everybody. I just wanted to invite everybody to the Grace Place in Statesville, and we have went through some pretty big changes recently. We've changed our name, we've changed our location, we've changed the day that we meet, we've changed the time that we meet, and we've kind of tried to just change the atmosphere that we created. And so if there is any confusion, I hope this video can help you and clear up anything that you don't understand. If you've never heard of us at all, then you'll get a recap, and hopefully everybody can learn something here. So, in 2011, a person came to Jeff and asked him to come up to their house and do a Bible study on Friday night, and he said, sure, as long as you don't invite anybody. So that's what he did, and so that week he went and did the Bible study for all 4 people, and then the next week they did it in a garage, a bigger building, still a garage full of garage things, tools and stuff. And then the next week they did it again, and the next week they did it again, and the next week they did it again. And 7 years later, we were still in that building. Through the years, though, we accidentally started inviting people. So it grew. And instead of calling it Friday night, instead of calling it that, we decided to call ourselves Fueled in a Flame, which we got from a scripture out of Romans 12, the Message version. But anyway, we grew, we started doing music, so, but we didn't call ourselves a church, but basically we were a church, and we worshiped God, and we learned from His Word, and we had some really sweet times in that building. And let's see, about a year and a half ago ish, my time may be way off, I'm not good at stuff like that. About a year and a half or so ago, we felt like God was kind of merging the Friday nights, the Fueled in a Flame, with the church that we attend, Jeff and I, and some of the others. The church that we attend in Lenore on Sunday mornings, the Grace Place. We felt like God was merging the two, and so He did, and we are now merged, and God is blessing it. And the Grace Place in Lenore is my dad pastors there. He started the church in, can't remember the year, sorry Dad. Some time ago he started the church, and they now meet in the movie theater in Lenore, which is freaking awesome because they just renovated it, and the seats in this movie theater, y'all, there's not just the aroma of popcorn. I mean, that is cool, but the seats in this place are black leather reclinable seats, y'all. I mean, and if you've had a bad night the night before, if you didn't get much sleep, you might want to take your vitamins and drink an extra cup of coffee, because, y'all, these seats are reclinable. Anyway, the Grace Place in Lenore. The address is 1966 Morganton Boulevard, Southwest Lenore, North Carolina 28645, and they meet at 9 a.m. is Sunday school, 10 a.m. is worship. So that's the Grace Place in Lenore. Now, Statesville, we are no longer going to be called Fueled in a Flame. Fueled in a Flame is no more. we are the Grace Place of Statesville. God kind of put us together, and it just makes sense. If we're going to be one, if we're going to work together as one, then it just makes sense to say we're the Grace Place of Statesville, they're the Grace Place of Lenore. We are all the Grace Place of Lenore. We are all the Grace Place of Statesville. You got it? We're all one thing, just two different places. Statesville location is 316 Sharon School Road, Statesville, North Carolina 28677. And we meet on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Now, starting this week, which is June the 9th, that'll be Saturday, June the 9th. Starting this week, we're doing a new thing. We're starting this new thing called Grits and Grace, which, you guessed it, that means we eat. At 5 p.m. we will be gathering to eat. 5 p.m. So I gave you the address. I'm so rambled, y'all. I'm so sorry. Saturdays at 6 p.m. is worship. 5 p.m. Grits and Grace. Bring your kids to either place. We'd love to have you. If you don't have a home church on Sunday mornings, y'all, it's not that far. It's not like you're driving to the beach to go to church. I mean, it's no more than an hour, really. And we can be there in 40 minutes most of the time. And we got to be there stinking early to set up. You guys can be there at 9 a.m. or 10. Whatever. It's not that far. I won't go on about that. I will go on about that. People have said, it's just too far to drive. What are you going to do? Sorry, God, you're not worth me driving that far. I'm so sorry. I'm not saying, come if God puts it on your heart. If he doesn't, fine, But if he puts it on your heart and you say it's too far to drive, I mean, come on. Back to everything else. Excuse me, my dogs are digging a hole to China. Chapel, come here. Come here. Y'all, can you see this? What I have to deal with here? Look at that mouth of dirt. I mean, like, what? Anyway, we would love to have you at either place. Saturdays, 6 p.m., 5 p.m., Grits and Grace. Statesville, Lenore, 9 a.m., I gave you the address at the movie theater with the seats, y'all. The seats. Yeah, we love you and hope to see you at either place.